We competed. That's the main thing you want. Not too many MAs, too many missed assignments, but at the end of the day, it's laying the foundation of where we're trying to get to. And I think we had a good day.
Jameson said the other day it took y'all a minute to kind of get on the same page with each other.
It's always going to be some growing and learning that we want to get to, and every day is a step. You're never going to be at the end goal today. You're going to continue to climb, continue to get better, and that's what it's about.
Now that you had a couple of days with the corners there, what are you trying to show them on film? Say this is
Oh yeah, just technique. That's the thing that you have to have the corner. Technique, muscle memory. It's the same thing over and over again. You have to do it when you're tired. You have to do it when you're fresh, and that's what I want to get to make it where it's just happy.
You're mixing a lot of guys in, getting well.
Oh yeah, you got to be ready to play. How offense is doing now, trying to get 100, 120 plays in the game, you're going to need everybody. And we have enough talent where everybody can play, and competition makes the best out of everybody.
I know there wasn't a ton of film on guys from last round with Banks, Slay, and Broomfield in there.
Right.
Now that you've had a few practice, how do you kind of evaluate the group and maybe some individuals?
Oh, it's a good group. Talent. One thing that I found out early on, we have speed. And that's one thing you can't coach. You know what I'm saying? Speed makes a lot of coaches better. And they're all good kids. They don't mind working. They compete. They want to be good. They have some good examples in front of them in the past with Slay and Banks who kind of gave them some hunger, who taught them the right things. It's my thing just to mold them every day to the player they want to be.
I know it's early, but what have you seen, been able to see from Justin, obviously?
It's just great talent. A kid that's 6 foot, 6'1", that can run 4.3. It's hard to find those. And he's the type of kid that the more reps you get, the better he'll be. You're gonna keep working him, keep him to learn how to play corner in the SEC, and that's the goal, to make him SEC ready.
Talk about your journey into coaching. Was it something you always wanted to do, and how did that decision go after you?
Well, my dad taught school for 35 years. And but how I played and the guys I played with, my rookie year, they take you on your wing. How I was taught how to play the game was to teach others under you, because you need everybody to be good. And that's just a part of how it was. And the coaches in Pittsburgh always said, whenever you're done, we're going to hire you to coach. And my defensive back coach became the coordinator in Arizona, and he hired me to coach. So, that's just the way I was brought up. We always used to say you're only strong as your weakest link. And when the young cats came in, we wanted him to know the same things that we know. And that's just the way I am, and that's how I want my guys to be. I want them to share everything they have, everything that can make that next guy better. It's only going to make the whole team better.
Ask Jamerson, he said you have showed off your support.
No, I try not to. I try to, I always tell them I'm working on a new one. So now, the goal, anytime you compete, anytime you put yourself in anything, you want to be the best. That's why you train yourself. That's why you work hard. That's why you put the time in. And that's how I want my guys' mindset to be. If they're in something, they want to be the best at it.
It's going to be like playing against your alma mater, coaching against your alma mater.
Hey, one thing about it, football is football. I want to win. I left one team I played for 12 years, played with another. I wanted to beat that team I played with for 12 years. So whatever team I own, I want to win.
We have a couple more questions.
Just what's the transition been like from playing to coaching a little in the NFL, and now you're at this level?
Well, the one thing about going from playing to coaching is you can't play anymore. So the great thing about it is it was time for me to hang it up. But it's just a way for me to share the things that I know those guys at the next level are looking for. Because all of my time was spent talking on technique, stand square, and sitting in meetings, evaluating corners in college. So it gives me an advantage to help the young guys to reach some of their goals.
One of the differences with college is that now you've got to do some recruiting and add guys. What's that process been like for you? How do you try to kind of catch up to speed with everything?
But one thing about it, I think it gives me a little advantage. I'm kind of young, similar age. Still listen to some of the music they listen to. Hadn't been too far removed from playing, so I can kind of relate to them. And I just think, just being myself, going there and talking to kids the way they want to talk to them. My thing is trying to turn a young man into a man, and that's what it's always about.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.